is don't be ashamed of who you are as a person, because who you are is what makes you different from everybody else. Because if you look over here, there are so many people out here that are just like the standard, the bourgeois, like, as you will. And then it's like, here I am, and Dave can tell you this, because Dave's lived with me for 3 years, that I am unlike anybody he's probably ever met in his life. And I'm waiting for him to come up with something witty when he sees this 30 seconds later, or hears me in the other room. But I am unlike anybody that he probably has ever met in his life. And the thing is that people choose so much, and they think there has to be a social norm that you have to be part of, where it's like, I can't do this, I can't say this, I can't act like this. Honestly, it wasn't until like a couple months ago that I sat there and was like, who really gives a fuck? You know, because I was so unhappy with how I was in the world and how I acted in the world, that it was like, I wasn't happy. I was miserable. I was depressed. I had anxiety. It just was terrible, you know? And it's just like, I can't, thank you, Dave. I can't really think, you know, you know, and it was like, I was just miserable. And then it just hit me one day that it's like, why live your life this way? Because I was dreading the next big catastrophe, or the next big cluster that was going to happen. And it was like, similar to your situation, that it's like, I always had girl issues. I'm not taking a shot at you at all. I'll be upfront with you. I had girl problems. I scrutinized every move I made. And I respected women so much that I kept them so far away. And I wouldn't let anybody in. You know why? Because I got burnt on a relationship. I got smoked on a relationship. And that was 5 years ago. I haven't been in a serious relationship with anybody in 5 years. The closest thing I have to a relationship is on the West Coast in Oregon right now. That's the closest thing I have to a relationship right now. And it's just like, you know, you sit back and it's like, I was wondering, and I go, I just stopped giving a fuck. Like, I care about life. I care about those close to me. I care about Dave. I care about my family, my friends, the stream, my job, everything. I care about that stuff, but I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. Because I was just generally unhappy. Generally unhappy. And it's just, I have been so much better in life. Ever since. I mean, a night and day difference. You know, and it's like, don't worry about being socially awkward. Be you. Be you. Has Dave been out with me plenty of times in public places when I've done something stupid? Damn right he has. Have a couple of my other friends been with me when I've done something stupid in public? Yeah. Have I gotten funny looks? Yeah. I kind of wear it as a badge of honor, to be honest with you. You know, but yeah, don't ever be sorry for who you are. I imagine you're a good guy, Jug. I imagine that for sure. You know, and it's like, be good. Like, be who you are. Never be sad for that. Never be socially awkward. Never. Are we going to have things to talk about? Yeah, we have common ground. We share video games. You are one of my most loyal viewers. You are one of my most loyal viewers. And you know a decent amount about me. Not a lot, but that's where the conversation would make up. You know? So, that is my pedestal. That's my pedestal for the evening. Deep conversations. Let's catch up with chat. Ralph loves them Sounders. I read that. You have a Sounders jersey in your closet. I wouldn't be having girl problems if I wasn't the least bit awkward. You know what? That's the thing, too. If you're having girl problems, it means you like her. It doesn't mean you're an ass. It means you like her. Commend yourself for that. Because I know plenty of people out there that treated wonderful women, wonderful girls, like ass. And their standards have been lowered so much Back in the rant mode. Mike's going back here. Their standards have been lowered so much that when somebody like us comes around, they're scared. They're scared of you. Because you are unlike anything that they've ever seen before. Because you are nice. You're caring. You open doors for them. You do really great things for them. And they're not used to it. You know why? Because the ex-boyfriend that they dated for 4 fucking years treated them like garbage. But you know what? He was the star quarterback in high school. He was, you know, the cat's ass, basically. And it's that history. It's that history. And it is the biggest thing. Oh, yeah. Dave, this is A and B conversation. See your way out of here. Anywho, you know, and it's like these people are used to being treated like garbage. And I think that's why you see things the way that they are with Ray Rice. And, I know that's what you're doing. That's why you see things with Ray Rice and these domestic violence issues with Greg Hardy and everything like that. Nobody respects women for who they are. Here's the thing. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. So this is a jersey collection. You guys know, obviously by the soccer scarves and everything like that. I can't tell if he's laughing at me or not. But obviously, you guys see I'm a big soccer guy. And the U.S. national team plays with men's teams, women's teams, everything. I don't like the men's team. You know why? Because I think they're entitled, arrogant a-holes who play in the domestic league like they own this shit. I don't like them. I like the women's team. I respect strong women. I respect people that are great at what they do. You know, so it's like the women won the World Cup. I went out and bought a men's cut World Cup jersey because I support the girls. Because they're fantastic. I went out and got my favorite player, Ali Krieger's jersey. Okay? And then my other favorite player, Julie Johnston. I went out and got her jersey. And I wear this because I respect women. People out there don't respect them. And that's why. You know, don't be sad for acting socially awkward around women. It means you respect them. Don't be sad. Embrace that. Embrace it. That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. Yeah, don't be sad about that joke. I worry about the generations. I worry about it every day. But at the same token, too, I've hired millennials in my job outside of Twitch, obviously, because I have an entire life outside of Twitch. I've hired millennials that sucked. They were terrible. God awful. Always doing this. You know, always doing this. Looking at the phone. Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Yeah, hold on a sec. You know, and doing this number. And it's like, where do you get off? You know, I worry about it. Yeah, I worry for how people are going to treat each other. I worry about everything because it's like, with all this fear-mongering and everything that's going on in the world right now, it's scary. It's scary. You know, and I think what Brennan Mania did in his stream the other night, having a political talk, was good. But I'm not going to lie, I was a little scared. You know, because like he said, everybody takes beliefs and they run with it. I will say this. I'm scared of fear-mongering. I'm scared of people not accepting other people. I'm scared of society not being very progressive. Because we all beat the same blood. Nobody's different. And because everybody may have different viewpoints, that's great. That's what makes us unique. But you shouldn't persecute somebody for what they believe. Great conversation, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't normally get like that, but yeah, I want you to be proud of who you are, Joke. I want you to embrace that. I want you to embrace that. Be proud of who you are.